Hey friends, athletes, what's going on? Brianna Showman here, physical therapist and performance coach. Get your fixed physical therapy, get your fixed nutrition, CrossFit coach, and running technique specialist. What I wanted to talk about today is continuing, I started last week, I believe, talking about kind of my journey of, my fitness journey essentially. And what I wanted to talk about today is something I get comments on frequently on how good my technique looks with my Olympic lifts. So I wanted to kind of talk about my journey through that whole process, that struggle. They haven't always looked that good, I guarantee you. But it was something that several years ago I figured out what I really needed to focus on in order to get to where I am today. And that has to do with primarily mobility in a couple areas, but then also working on gaining the body control to be in those positions as well. Hey Dan. So what does this mean? For me, my ankles were really stiff, specifically my right. I had surgery back in 2004, I believe, 2005, somewhere in there. And so I had a really stiff ankle. I did go to therapy for it, just didn't get full motion back, didn't think I could. Eventually, this was probably about 3-4 years ago, I decided, you know what, we can probably work on this. I've learned enough in the therapy world at this point that I knew getting mobility back was possible. So I just really started focusing on my ankle mobility and working on it every single day. Over time, it improved. Automatically, that improvement allowed my squat to improve. Then we also started working on upper back mobility. If I can't keep that upper back upright or get to a slight extension, I can't stay upright either. So another big issue in that bottom of the squat, keeping that torso upright, is the upper back mobility. Getting into that snatch position, in that overhead position, definitely need that upper back mobility. So started working on that. Also, another big one for getting in the bottom of the squat, holding and feeling comfortable there and keeping that torso upright, is the hip mobility. Another thing that most people, because of sitting, because we just don't challenge it, we have really tight hips. So another issue that was limiting me in order to be able to get to the bottom of the squat. So between working on those things every single day for a period of time, I was able to actually hit the positions of in the bottom of the squat, hit positions for the clean, for the snatch, and be able to actually get in those positions in a powerful manner. Hey Mark, hey Mike. So from there though, the body still had to learn what to do. So I could actually get in those positions, I could move in those positions, I could hit my positions like I needed to, but I couldn't do it under speed. So what happens is you can know what positions you need to be in, what positions your body needs to be in. You can get there just fine once you get the mobility there, but we still have years of habits of bad lifting that we get stuck in. So then once we add speed to it, once we add weight to it, we revert back to what our body knows how to move easily, meaning we get in our bad habits, we get in these bad patterns. So then it's a matter of we need to retrain the speed portion. So keeping the weight light in order to retrain the speed to be able to get under